What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Front Yard Fantasy Hour presented by FanDuel. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my fist-pumping co-host, pumping and finger gunning. I didn't want to leave you out there, JL. Co-host, Josh and JL. How's it going, guys?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Josh, do you agree?
Guys, yeah. I mean, my beloved Baltimore Ravens aren't in the playoffs, but I'm excited for some playoff football this weekend. Let's get in wild card weekend. Let's go. There's some really good matchups.
It's almost nice. We can just chill. We don't have to stress about it too much. We can just watch and enjoy.
We prefer being out.
Yeah, I like it better not having the Browns in the playoffs.
So I really wanted to beat the Steelers, but let's be honest, the Steelers aren't getting anywhere in the playoffs. We're having a better draft pick.
I think that's a good segue into introducing our guest, who may or may not be a Steelers fan. Joining us today is a great friend of the show, Seth Woolcock. You can find him on Twitter at _SethFF. Seth is the founder, editor-in-chief, and co-host over at IBT Media. And man, we love the guys over at IBT. And Seth, you're the man behind IBT. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Dudes, thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure with the Front Yard Gang. It's Friday. The work week is over. Woo-hoo! We are T-minus 24 hours to some fantasy-free NFL Saturday. So I'm excited, guys. Excited to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
Unless you're playing fantasy or playoff fantasy, in which case, enjoy it.
Yep, and if you're not, get those. You can still do some wild card stuff over on FanDuel. I have the sports book or their stuff they got going on this weekend. So make sure you guys check that out. And that's a reminder, guys, while you're here, if you're here, that means you're already on FanDuel's YouTube or Twitch channels. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. Then while you're at it, you can find them on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. They're at FanDuel on all of those platforms. They have a whole team of incredible content creators helping you guys win money. And you know what? If your league's still going, I don't know what the hell kind of league you're in, but they're helping you win your leagues as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And after you do that, make sure you head on over to Twitter and follow our guest, Seth. Like we said, he's a great friend of the show, an awesome content creator, one of the best writers in the space, puts out some really great content. So make sure you guys are following him as well.
Hey, there's playoff fantasy still, Simon. So
there is playoff fantasy.
Hey, don't knock it.
I hadn't thought of that, but that's a great point.
That is a great point, Josh, that you brought up. And
great idea.
JL, based on your draft that you did with Sealy and them the other day, I'm not sure you know playoff fantasy exists.
I don't know anything. I don't even know football.
We already knew that.
I'm just messing with you there. We got some people in the chat. Albert saying hello.
What's up,
Albert. And Maria, she's skipping over all of us. No hellos. Seth!
I don't blame her. No one blames her.
And we got Geek in here saying, wonder if Josh is wearing shorts with that suit.
The big reveal.
Show us your butt.
Those are pants.
Those are big boy pants.
Those are big boy pants.
Michael in here saying, how about them Cowboys? Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk on Monday. How about them Cowboys? See how that game ends up. Scott in here saying, hi, Seth and IBT Media themselves. Hey, we know that guy. Do they? Seth, can you vouch for them?
Seth?
You know
are you talking to yourself?
They might. I'm not sure who's controlling the account, but I think unless we got hacked, they might know me.
Okay, but that's always a very real possibility. Yeah, JL's a master hacker, so he might be in there just trolling you right now. Kev, what's up? Bird up. Welcome in. And Scott said, I voted for Seth. Is there a poll in there, JL, on who's going to win today?
I don't know. I don't control this
You're right.
Account.
You're right.
JL. We're used to you being in control.
I can check.
Yeah, JL.
Yep,
yeah,
now it's in there. It's just Seth or the FYF crew. So I guess Simon, we are lumped together.
So Seth won.
Yeah. Let me see. Who should I vote for?
IBT fam, always out there.
Vote for who you ever think. What's the question?
Oh, I don't think Simon's gonna win. I think I'm gonna win, but because we're lumped together, I'm gonna have to go Seth because I feel like Simon's gonna drag me down.
Yep. There you go.
All I have to say is I hope I perform better than my colleague did, Nate, earlier this week. He had it in the bag, man. He had it in the bag.
Yeah. He totally dropped the ball right at the finish line. This is all your fault, Nate.
And also Geek in here saying, thanks FanDuel for having small money lineups for people like me. Yeah, you know what? I feel that's so hard.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We'll pass it along to it along to Daddy FanDuel.
You see that
Daddy
suit?
FanDuel usually responds to our emails.
So we'll he's rich.
Sean, welcome in. Said, yo, what's up, Sean? We missed you, man. to Front Yard Fantasy for life. Absolutely, Sean. We miss you, man. And Scott says, yes, there is. And FanDuel said, happy to have everyone play. And that's a reminder, guys, if while we're playing today, make sure you guys are playing along in the chat as well. It's fun to play along, and every once in a while, there's a couple surprises dropped in there by Daddy FanDuel. So make sure you guys are playing along as well.
Yeah, Geek Hippie said they're poor. You never know. Sometimes FanDuel likes to give out little gifts, so maybe you won't have to even wager your own money.
Yeah, let's go.
So, Josh, before we get started, do you want to run through the rules? JL's going to miss them, but you can run through the rules of this game and how it's going to work for us today.
I don't know. Should we wait for JL? He's usually a little slow. So
No,
let's just get it. He's played this game enough, right? So today we're playing Fantasy Fortune. It's a lot like Wheel of Fortune, except we got rid of that wheel. We are not playing with the wheel today. Instead, I will be asking the contestants, Simon, JL, and Seth right here, football-related questions. It could be a true or false question. It could be who has more fantasy points, Saquon Barkley or Ezekiel Elliott. If you get the question correct, you will get to guess a letter for the puzzle we're trying to determine here, all right? You will be expected to answer the question quickly. If you get the question right, you'll get to guess a letter for the puzzle, like I said, and you'll be rewarded $500 for each consonant you guess. If you want to guess a vowel, let me know during your turn. They will cost $100 each, but you can guess vowels. If you guess anything wrong, including vowels, we move on to the next contestant. And if it's your turn and you can't get it solved, go ahead and tell me exactly what the puzzle says. If you get 3 questions in a row correct, and 3 letters on the puzzle in a row correct, you have to guess at the puzzle, but you get to bank that money you've collected so far that round. Whoever collects the most money over the course of the game, I'll fax them some Bitcoin in their winnings. All right? Yeah. I'm still doing the bit. I'm still doing the Bitcoin bit. All right? Okay, get out of here. Seth, I hope you have a fax machine because I'll get it to you if you win.
Little out of date there. Josh.
You could find one.
How
you could
dare
find
you,
one.
Seth?
Yeah.
We got Derrick in here cheering for you. Looks like you got a cheering section in there,
one.
Seth.
I got 6.
JL definitely has one.
I have 6 fax
I
machines.
fax him Bitcoin every day.
Yeah, Josh and I talk. He's the only friend I have on there.
We talk via fax.
Yeah.
JL, the chat does not want us. It's only Let's Go Seth's in here. Let's get it, Seth. Go, Seth.
No.
Derrick and Maria both cheering for you. And IBT in there as well, saying, please do better than Nate did. We can't take the embarrassment.
Ooh.
So you got all the pressure from IBT behind you, needing a win today.
Oh,
Seth.
man, Seth. That's a lot of pressure. I don't know. Can you handle this?
Josh
look at
isn't
this idea.
playing, so I think I have a shot, honestly.
Yes.
I always vote for Josh. I always want Josh to win. I don't know why. I apologize to Dale and Simon, but I do always vote for Josh. You don't win that much, though, Josh.
No, lately, I don't. You're right.
Seth's losing all his money.
He is losing all his money.
Well, whatever, Seth. You were so nice for like 10 seconds there.
For 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, I don't know if we can come
Hey,
back
at least
from
people
this.
vote for you, Josh.
At least people do vote for me. There's something about me that they like, right? All right, guys, you ready to get into this? Like I said, I haven't said, I told the guys pre-show this, but we are going to start a little bit different today. We are going to start with a toss-up. Like in Wheel of Fortune, they do random toss-ups, and you're going to see how it's played. And if this goes well, this is something we will continue to do. But here is the toss-up, guys. Go ahead, Simon.
And if it doesn't go well, we won't. So thanks for being with us.
You're probably right.
So you might get to witness the one and only time that we do this, which is pretty special. Either way,
whoever completes this toss-up will get $500 in their bank, and we will start with the person directly to the right of them that goes after them. All right, you guys ready for the toss-up?
Yeah.
Yes. And Scott said, I like how the comments cover up Simon's face. Not if I do this, idiot. Just kidding.
Yeah, he's the idiot.
Your face. We can only see your eyes.
Said, sorry.
Third from the top.
All right, there it is.
I'm ready. So, Josh, just to confirm, I'm just going to yell my name when I know it, right?
Yes. If you know
and
it,
say
your
answer
name
till you call.
You know your
us.
name?
Okay.
Say your own name, whatever name I hear first. I'm going to say that. So I'm going to say they're the ones that got it. All right.
JL.
Ready?
And Josh is the arbitrator. You cannot argue against his final ruling.
You cannot.
Science. He is science.
There's really nothing new there.
It's omniscient.
Oh, and a reminder,
go.
out of the comments into the private chat.
All right, here's the toss-up. It's going to be worth $500. Let's go. It's an NFL player. So I'm going to slowly reveal letters here, guys. Who, if you think you know it, say your name. All right, there's an R. There's an E.
Oh, I can't think of any players right now.
Oh, that might help. Uh-oh. Who is it?
What?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
I have
Simon.
JL.
Simon.
Sterling Shepard.
That is absolutely correct. To reveal the toss-up and the toss-up value, the play. Oh, my screen went blank here. Okay, we're good. I just have to add it to your amount. It looks like there we go. Sterling Shepard. Hey, so look, that was a lot of fun. We're gonna move on from that. The rest of the show is going to be a lot more smooth. All right, so let's move on to the next puzzle. We are going to start with Seth here. Seth, are you ready for the first puzzle here?
Let's get it going.
All right, let's get it going. This is going to be our first puzzle. Doo-doo-doo. Simon's got an early lead. He's got $500. Oh, that's a shame. It looks like
That is a damn shame.
Transfer is $1,000.
There we go.
All right, this puzzle is same team, same letter. All three of these players are on the same NFL team, and they're all last names, and they all start with the same letter. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So all these last names start with the same letter. Seth, we're coming to you first. Seth, are you ready for your first question? Unless you can solve it.
Nope. Let's hear the question.
Can't solve it? All right, Seth. Who had more? All my fantasy-related questions will be in PPR, but who had more fantasy points per game over the course of the 2021 season? Who had more fantasy points per game over the course of the 2021 season? Was it Keenan Allen or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
You know, St. Brown definitely had a good stretch towards the end of the season, but I would be surprised if Keenan Allen, I think he played all 17 games, so I'm going to go with Keenan Allen here.
You're going to go with Keenan Allen. That's the correct answer, Seth. Let's go. And quick shout out to both Scott and Geek Hippie, who both got Shepard in the chat here.
Nice.
Great job on that one, Seth. What letter would you like?
Give me an R.
You're going to take an R. There's no R in this puzzle.
No.
There's no R in this puzzle. I'm sorry,
Wow.
Seth. We're going to have to move on to JL. That was a little unlucky there. JL, you ready for your first question?
Yeah, I need a
question.
question.
Solve this.
I cannot.
I can.
All right, JL.
So, JL, just get
Didn't
ready. I
ask
know
you.
the answer.
Who had more fantasy points over the course of the season? Who had more PPR fantasy points over the course of the season? Was it Josh Jacobs or was it Javonte Williams?
That is a good question. I'll go.
It's a good question, isn't it?
Oh God, I don't know. I'll go Josh Jacobs.
There you go with Josh Jacobs. That's
There
correct, JL. Let's go.
No.
Josh Jacobs scored about 25 more PPR fantasy points than Javonte Williams over the course of the season. Great job, JL. What letter would you like?
I'll go with an H.
He's going to go with an H. And there's no H.
Bonk.
There's no H either.
All right, big shot.
I would like to
Who's big shot?
solve.
You want to
Simon.
solve? Holy crap.
Yes.
Go ahead, Simon.
There's only so many four-letter names, and I think I figured it out. Conklin, Cousins, Cook.
It is Cousins,
Wow.
Conklin, Cook. Actually, you didn't say it in the correct order. Maybe I should have gotten you for that. We haven't discussed that in the
Ooh.
past, but I am giving you this puzzle. That is something we
Okay.
will have to address later. Let's go, Simon. Great
Okay.
job there.
Whew.
Cousins, Conklin, Cook. But going forward, we might have to look into that. You're going to get $1,000 into your bank for solving that right off the bat, not even having any letters, and you have $1,500 into your bank. Great job,
Man, but
Simon.
that's
Let's go.
two puzzles, but not much of a like one round can give 4,000 to like any of
absolutely.
these guys, and it's nothing.
And then it's all over for you. All right. You guys read
Big
it's actually
guesses
the
in the
first
chat.
two letters in all these, right?
Yeah, Co.
We do not really have any guesses in the chat because again, Simon kind of killed it.
That's my one moment for the show, and then it's going to be all blanks for the rest of it.
You guys ready for the next puzzle?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into this one. Again, we have three last names here. They all play the same position. It's three last names. Does that make sense? And it's also a crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, we're starting with Seth. So Seth, unless you can solve, then just get right into your first question. You ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, Seth. True or false? True or false? Tyler Lockett was a top 10 wide receiver in terms of PPR fantasy points this season?
That's false. I had Tyler Lockett in a couple of leagues. He kind of struggled towards the middle of the season and missed those couple games at the end of the season. That's definitely false.
You are absolutely correct. He's the 16th highest scoring fantasy PPR wide receiver. Great job. What letter would you like?
Give me an S.
He's going to take an S.
S.
There's one S. So that's going to get you $500 into your round bank. You can buy a Val here if you would like, Seth, or we can move on to the next question.
Move on to the next question, please.
All right. We are moving on to the next question. So a little bit of context real fast. Jonathan Taylor, he had 1,811 rushing yards this season. Okay. 1,811 rushing yards. Within 100 yards, can you tell me how many rushing yards Antonio Gibson had?
Whew, that's a toughie, Josh.
I want to say within 100, right? So 100
within 100. So as long as you're within 100,
Plus or
you're good.
minus.
I'm going to say 880.
You're going to go with 880? I am sorry, Seth. He had 1,037 rushing yards. That was a little bit of a tough one, but hey, I'm mixing up the questions. He was over 1,000 rushing yards. Antonio Gibson. He played all 16 games.
Okay.
He played all 16 games when it came down to it. And I think that's really what's going to affect that. Or not all 16. He missed one game, but he played 16 games.
Right. Gotcha.
17 game season. All right, JL, we're coming to you with the question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, this man's ready. JL, your question. Did Derrick Henry finish within the top 10 running backs in rushing yards? In terms of rushing yards? Was he a top 10 running back in terms of rushing yards?
He had like what? I feel like we just asked this earlier this week. I think he had like 837 or something. I'm going to go with no.
I am sorry, JL. He did. He had 937.
100 off.
So there was something there. If I asked you within 100 rushing yards, you probably would have gotten it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Simon, we're coming to you with the next question. Are you ready?
I need a question. Yeah.
Unless you could stop.
Nope.
All right. So did George Kittle have over or under 81 receptions?
That's so high. Under.
He had 71. Great job, Simon.
Thank
what
God.
letter would you like?
I'll take an L.
Then take an L. Yes, you are. You're taking an L.
Okay. Well, the two names I thought were up there are
the
not.
Seth, we're back around to you. Are you ready for your question here?
Let's go.
All right. Seth, who had more receiving yards last season? Who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Devonta Smith or was it Darnell Mooney?
Oh, man, that is a good one.
I know it is. It could be tough. It's a tough one.
He said,
I remember looking into Smith's receiving yards, like acquainting for Jalen Hurts, like a large percentage of his overall passing yards. I'm gonna probably go Smith. It's a little risky. Oh no. Yeah, I'll go Smith. I'll lock in Smith. That's probably the wrong answer. But
it is the wrong answer. It's Mooney. I am sorry.
Josh is on
one. Called it sad.
I had to go with my gut.
I like going with your gut here. Devontae Smith had 916 receiving yards, while Darnell Mooney was at 1,055.
Okay.
Damn.
So Darnell Mooney got over 1,000 receiving yards. Impressive.
Pretty crazy with the carousel QB there in Chicago.
I know. But at the same time, Devonta Smith, I'm not saying it was as bad as Chicago. But, dealing with Jalen Hurts, just not passing a ton, taking some away with his rushing upside. Right. JL, we're coming to you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You're feeling okay?
I'm feeling pretty okay. I might be close. We'll see.
It sounds like you're feeling okay, if you ask me.
I'm feeling, okay. I'll take a question.
What running back is expected to have more playoff rushing yards, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook? What running back is projected to have more playoff rushing yards, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook? Where's the favorite to have more playoff rushing yards? Is it Aaron Jones or Derrick Henry?
I'll take Derrick Henry.
You want to take Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
And you're correct. He is
Wow.
the
I
number
bet against
one
Derrick
favorite
Henry
to have
once.
most
Not gonna
rushing
do it
yards. What letter would you like, Jo?
I'll take an R.
You're going to take an R. There's one R, JL. There's one R. That's going to give you $500 into your round bank. You can buy a Val here.
No, I'll take another question.
You're going to take another question?
Yeah.
All right. True or false? True or false? Mark Andrews had exactly 107 receptions this season.
True.
That is true. He had exactly 107 receptions this season. Great job, JL. What letter would you like?
Let's go with how about a little I don't know. I don't know. I'll go
There's
with
a bunch to choose from.
I can't go with H. It burned me. I'm never gonna pick H again. I'll go with I guess a T. No, I'll go with an N. N, please. N.
And Edison Nancy, right?
Yes.
There are two N's. That's going to start building this board out a little bit.
What?
JL, last chance to buy vowels this turn. Do you want to buy any vowels?
Yeah, I'll buy an O.
He's going to buy an O. There's one O.
I'll buy an E.
He's going to buy an E. There's no E, JL. There's no E. We're going to Simon here. Simon, how you feeling?
I don't know.
You want a question, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I want a question. I'm so lost.
All right, Simon. Who is we're heading to the FanDuel Sportsbook, by the way. Who is favorited between these two players to have more playoff passing yards?
This is the
Who is
whole
the favorite? Yes, playoff passing yards.
Okay.
Who is the favorite
Interesting.
between these two to have more playoff passing yards? Is it Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers?
Ooh. Oof. That's a really tough one. Brady.
Brady's the correct answer, Simon. Brady's the correct answer. Brady's plus 370, while Aaron Rodgers is plus 650. What letter would you like, Simon?
T.
He's going to take a T. There are two T's. Simon. Might help you a little bit here.
Okay. Yeah, I know that name, but now I
didn't. So
I don't know. I need another question.
All right, we're going to go for another question. Simon, who had more receptions this season? Who caught more passes this season? Was it Cole Beasley or was it Amari Cooper?
Cooper.
I'm sorry, Cole Beasley's the correct
Damn
answer
it.
by
I
a
thought you were trying to
significant
trick
amount,
me.
actually. It's 82 to 68, which surprised me. Honestly. So, Seth, we made it back to you.
I'm going to need another question, Josh. I'm going to be honest.
We're struggling.
Hey, listen.
struggling
I
with
don't blame
these
you.
names.
I don't blame you. It happens. It happens to all of us. Sometimes we, just can't. Never mind. I don't know why I was going to go there.
Starting to put it together.
Yeah. Just let me have that one. Seth, who had more passing yards this season? Who threw more passing yards this season? Was it Matt Ryan or was it Carson Wentz?
I think it's oh man, you really went to the bottom of the barrel for this one, didn't you, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to say Matt Ryan, man. There were a couple games that Carson Wentz struggled to get much over 100 passing yards. I'm gonna go Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's the correct answer, Seth. Matt Ryan is the correct
Nice.
answer. Let's go. He's
Ryan's
actually the
never the
11th
right
highest in terms of passing yards this season. 11th highest. I'm right
Wow,
behind
okay.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
What letter would you like, Seth?
Give me a D.
Then take a D. There's one D,
Yeah,
Seth.
he did.
There's one D.
Oh man.
Oh man, he's getting some ideas here. He's getting some ideas.
Oh man, I
I
just
think
Seth, you can buy a vowel here, or we can go on to a next question, or you can solve. What do you want to do?
man, I know two of these names. There's one that's just really getting me, honestly.
Next question or vowel?
Yeah, go next question, Josh.
Oh, I think I got it.
All right. Fair. Who had more rushing yards this season? Who rushed for more yards this season? Was it Melvin Gordon or was it AJ Dillon?
Oh, that's another good one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, Melvin had a couple big
What?
games towards the end of the season. Oh man, but AJ Dillon was consistent. I'm gonna have to probably go Melvin by a hair.
He's going to go with Melvin Gordon by a hair, and he's absolutely correct. Melvin Gordon,
And
918 rushing yards. AJ Dillon, 803. So a little
That's
more
pretty
than
big
100.
hair.
Yeah. Well, it's a big hair, but yeah, it's a hair.
Yeah.
Great job, Seth. What letter would you like?
Give me a P.
P. I'm sorry, Seth. There's no P.
Oh,
J.O.?
I'm
I'm gonna try and solve it.
All right. What's it say?
Hubbard, Hunt, Madison.
Hubbard, Hunt, and
Hubbard was the one
Madison
that got me.
are the three running
Yes.
backs.
Nice
Hubbard was
job.
tough, right?
Forever.
That was
Yes.
good.
That was a
Yes,
tough one,
yes.
Josh.
I couldn't get Madison. I had no idea who Madison was.
Really?
They're all backup running backs,
Yeah.
Say what you will about Kareem Hunt, blah blah blah. If you had to order these three running backs in a dynasty league, I think it's pretty easy. But Seth, what order would you put these guys in? Do you think?
Probably. I mean, with Dalvin Cook still there, I probably have to go Hunt because I think he could still find another team after the next year. Probably Hunt, Madison, and I'm just not a huge fan of Hubbard, man. He didn't really maximize his opportunity. So probably Hunt, Madison, Hubbard, but don't really want any of them in dynasty leagues, if we're being honest.
I am right there with you, though, Seth. If I had to make my order, it would be the same exact order. What about you, Jo?
Yeah. You went Hunt, Madison, Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the order I would do too.
You too, Simon?
Yeah, Hunt and Madison, I think, are the ones that you got to talk about, whether you want to flip flop them. Hubbard's clearly third for me. So Hunt and Madison are kind of in a tier, and then Hubbard.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel
makes
like
sense.
yeah, I would probably separate Hunt and Madison in my rankings, but that's fair. I feel like high on Hunt just going forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like Hunt, but I also love what we've seen from Madison, and I think there's a world where he gets that opportunity to himself. Maybe not this year or next year, but I
Or
really
the
like
year
him.
after that, or the year after that, but the year after that, it's all
That's when it's going to happen.
Make it happen.
That's
Yeah.
when.
looks like I think John was the first one that got it. Hunt, Madison, Hubbard. Well done.
Wow. All right.
4 minutes ago. See, you said I was.
That's what I thought it was.
I'm guessing
Pollard.
you were going for Pollard because when you guessed the L, and I hadn't even thought of that until you said it.
I was going for Hill because I had Hill and Hopkins. I thought like
That's what I
Hopkins,
thought you
Hill,
were
and then I
doing
was
too.
trying to figure out the third wide receiver, and I couldn't figure it out.
At
'Cause
one
it
point,
was
I thought
wrong.
it was Ryan and Rogers. Ryan down the vertical and Rogers across the top, but tricky, Josh.
I know. I try my best. You guys ready for the next puzzle?
I'm
Yep.
ready.
All right, let's do it. It's a
FanDuel
bit
said
of
I
a
was
bigger
trying to make
one.
Hunter's work on top. Hunters, Renfros.
Guys, we have a big one here. I know you like the larger puzzles.
Yes, we do.
So this is a playoff headline. Take that how you will. We've never really done a category called playoff headline in the past, but to let you know, Seth, we've done like season highlights before, and that's been stuff like Taylor is the highest scoring running back, or Cardinals have the best record in the NFL. So, maybe think along those lines when it comes down to it. So, JL got that last one correct. We are coming to Simon here. Simon, you ready for your first question?
I'm ready.
All righty. Simon, who had more rushing touchdowns this past season? Was it Cordero Patterson or Alvin Kamara?
That's
I'll go
true.
Kamara.
You're going to go Kamara, and you'd be wrong. Kamara actually only had
shoot.
4 rushing touchdowns. It was a little tricky. Cordell Patterson had 6. I don't usually love making them that close, but
No,
it
but
was
with
tricky.
rushing touchdowns, I think 1 or 2 is even a fine gap. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's a stat
I
where-
would not want it to be 1.
Yeah. I
But
get
2,
you, but,
you're fine,
I got you're not even Josh mashing me there with 2 of them. That's
Josh
that's
mashing.
totally.
Josh Madison. I love
You're not
Josh
even
Mash.
Josh
Mash.
mashing me.
Seth, you ready for your question?
Yeah, let's go, Josh. Lock and load.
In a 4-point per passing touchdown league, who has more fantasy points over the course of the season? In a 4-point per passing touchdown league, who has more fantasy points over the course of the season? Is it Tom Brady or Joe Burrow?
Burrow made a push towards the end of the season, but I think he still finished around QB5. Brady had a pretty strong Week 18 showing. I think I'm going to go Tom Brady here.
Yes, you're absolutely correct, Seth. Burrow was number
Seth.
8, actually, and Tom Brady was 3.
Okay.
What letter would you like?
Give me a T.
All right, there are 4 T's, Seth. This is how you can make up some money here, right? So let me get that in there. I don't know why my monitor, it just keeps blanking out. It's all, every like 20 seconds, it's all black.
Struggling.
I'm trying to like look at, because I have 2 monitors here. I'm trying to look at this one and use that as a guide, but it's kind of tough. All right, Seth, you have $2,000 into your bank for this round. Would you like to buy a Val here, or do you just want to get into another question? I'm assuming you
You have money to spend.
Yeah, give me no. Yeah, give me another question.
All right. You were thinking about it, but you changed your mind
I'm
there.
not going to set up JL. No,
I like it. I like it.
Hey, I'm flattered that you think I could solve it right after you. It's going to take me a few go-arounds probably.
Seth, who had more receiving yards this past season? Was it Zach Ertz or was it Cole Kmet?
Oh, man. Cole Kmet was so steady with like 40 yards, but the answer is never has to be Cole Kmet. So I think I'm going to have to take Zach Ertz. He had a couple big games where like he pushed over triple digits. So go Zach Ertz.
You're absolutely correct with Zach Ertz, Seth. Let's go. What letter would you like?
N.
An N. There's one N, only one N.
Wow.
So Seth, I have to remind you here. We're going into your third question, and if you remember, if you get 3 questions in a row correct, and you get 3 letters in a row correct, you get to bank that money, put it in your bank for the game, and you have to guess at the puzzle. But you will not have another opportunity this turn to buy vowels other than right now.
Can I buy a vowel then?
Yes, you can if you would like.
Yeah.
If it goes through, if you get this wrong, it goes to JL Simon and comes back to you. You will then be able to buy a vowel. But
I'll buy an A.
An A. There are 3 A's, Seth. There are 3 A's. You can buy an R vowel, or we can move on to your third question here.
Yeah, we can go to the third question.
All right, sounds good to me. Seth. Who had more rushing yards this past season? Who rushed for more yards this past season? Was it Justin Fields or was it Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's the correct answer. Good job there, Seth. Now, Seth, keep in mind, you get this right, you get to bank the money you've earned this round. So,
okay, all right.
What letter would you like?
Give me a D.
You're gonna go with a D.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Seth. There's no D.
Oh.
There is no D in this entire puzzle somehow.
Got by the D.
I was like thinking through the puzzle in my brain. I was like, oh no. But we're moving on to JL. JL, you ready for a question?
I can solve.
You can solve?
No,
I cannot.
No, I was about to say.
I'm just kidding. Please
I was
don't
like,
make me
impressive.
solve it. Please
Good
don't
for
make me
you,
solve
man.
it.
Good for you, man. Good for
I need
you.
a question, please.
All right. JL, my beautiful
Josh, my gorgeous, lovely Josh.
Who had more reception touchdowns this season? Who caught more reception touchdowns this season? Was it Noah Fant or was it Dalton Schultz?
Schultz.
You're gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, it's Schultz. What letter would you like?
Oh, that was an easy one.
I know.
I'll go with an R.
Arg. There are 3 R's. There are 3 R's, JL.
Okay.
Would you like to buy a vowel?
What? That's a good question. Sure. I will buy an E.
He's gonna buy an E. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 E's.
What the heck?
Bye
Our question, JL, or buy another vowel?
I'll buy an O.
You're gonna buy an O.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 O's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can still buy our Val jail, or we can move
I
on to our
got it.
question.
Who's that team? I'll go with can I buy an eye?
You can buy an eye. And there are 2 eyes and there are no more vowels.
That's it. Oh God.
So JL, you ready for your question?
Oh no.
All right.
I'll solve.
Josh, what's the ruling?
Say it.
I can say it?
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cowboys are 3-point favorites at home.
All right. There we go.
Oh my God.
Good job, JL. Good job.
I was going through every NFL team going, there's no teams that say oboe in it.
The woo-woos.
The oboes.
All right. Good job there, JL. Good job there,
Thank
JL. I was lenient with you this time around, but careful next time.
Next time I'm going to
I'll
get
take you
the
down.
spank. All right. Did the chat get it?
Oh yeah.
Long time ago.
Albert said Cowboys are ... point favorites, and then JR came in and said at home. So they're working together here. And then Albert came in and said Cowboys are ... point favorites at home. And then Scott came in with 3. So they worked together as a team and got there, you know?
They got
that was pretty impressive.
3-point
favorites at home. Guys, who are you
FanDuel in
taking?
here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Josh.
No, go ahead. What were you?
There's a FanDuel in here saying, who wants some DFS credits for Wild Card Weekend? Swing
I
some
do.
FanDuel usernames in the chat.
Should I
want
get into
some.
YouTube? Put my username.
Yeah,
real
please.
fast? Wouldn't be the first time, guys. Who you taking? San Francisco 49ers +3 or Dallas Cowboys -3? For me, I'm just gonna roll with the 49ers. Sorry, Cowboys fans. Love you guys. Just time it. What do you think?
Shoot, this one's tough. You know what? I think the Cowboys pull it out. I'll go for the Cowboys. It's the 49ers are kind of like this big question mark for me in the playoffs. Like they could get blown out first round, or I could see them somehow making it all the way. Like they're the team I'm most curious to watch, and I'll take the Cowboys though. A little uncertainty.
JL?
I'll take the 49ers.
All right, Seth, wrap it up for us.
I'll go Cowboys. I mean, is there anyone who has more to gain in this playoffs than Dak Prescott and these Cowboys? They have so much more on the line than San Francisco. I think they're coming out hungry, man. I think it'll be a close game. This is one of the best ones on the slate, but I think at the end of the day, Dallas walks away with it, covering this.
How about Jimmy Garoppolo, though? More that gain or lose in this game. If he's able to pull out this game and look good, I think going into next year, man, his stock looks a lot better than it would if he looks like crap.
Baby. Also, FanDuel,
please take Jimmy Garoppolo, please.
FanDuel in here saying they only got one username, guys. It's free money, free entries over there on FanDuel. So if you guys want some of that, make sure you put your username in there. Money, please, Jail. That's my favorite character in like all of TV. Mona Lisa. She's the best. So guys, make sure you throw your usernames in there. Daddy FanDuel is in here trying to give some presents away. So make sure you guys cooperate. An allowance, yeah. Oh, that just made it so much creepier for some reason, thinking of it as an allowance. Whew. Are we ready for our next puzzle?
I absolutely am. Are you ready for the next puzzle? That's the question.
I need to get some points on the board. I choked that away. A D was an awful guess.
I don't know if it was awful.
It wasn't like J great. Or Z, but
yeah. See, what I take it back to is just Scrabble, and like you want to guess the letters that have the lesser
1
value.
point,
except for names. Names throw it off.
D's a 2-letter one,
or
2.1, so that's a fine one, you know.
Josh knows all the point totals on Scrabble.
Yeah,
I do. Ask me. I'll tell you exactly how many points.
What's the value of K?
5.
Wow.
Yeah. What about?
I'll tell you anything.
Name.
What?
I can't even.
All right, we ready? Let's go on to the next puzzle.
Geek could be saying Tim the Tapman says Cowboys.
Well, then we're in good company, right?
Yeah,
Picking the Cowboys.
Yes, we are all in good company.
Yes, all of us who all picked the Cowboys. No. Seth and I think, are the only ones who picked the Cowboys, right?
I'll take the Cowboys to win straight up, but I'll take the points in this game personally.
Okay, that's fair. I understand it.
Yeah.
We moving on to our next puzzle.
We're moving on to the next puzzle, and we have a puzzle of things fantasy football players say. This is something you've probably heard come out of the mouth of someone that's a friend of yours if you're in a fantasy football league, all right? If you watch a fantasy football stream, you probably heard this system.
If you're watching this right now, you probably heard us say this.
We've said it 30 times already. This stream is how common this saying is. Just kidding.
I think people we probably said something like this in the past. I'm not going to make any guarantees, but let's get in there. We're starting out with Simon. Simon, how you feeling?
Oh,
I have no idea what this is. I think I know one or two of the words, but those are the ones that are like, I know for sure one of the words is one of two things. Yeah, it's either an A or an I. So
you're so smart.
You could say I'm doing pretty well down here, actually.
Down here.
All right, Simon.
Yeah, down.
You ready for your first question?
Yeah, let's do it.
According to the FanDuel Sportsbook, who's the favorite to have more receiving yards this weekend? Who's the favorite to have more receiving yards this weekend? They play against each other. Is it T. Higgins or Hunter Renfrow?
Easy.
Oh, I was just looking at this,
Easy.
but I forget.
Seth with the flex. Easy.
You gonna go with T. Higgins?
Yes.
And that's the correct answer. It's 65.5 to 55.5 for Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, I remember being surprised at Hunter Renfrow that it was a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to take a Y.
You're going to take a Y. Why?
Why you got to do that, baby?
There you go.
Because I was confirming that first word, okay? Now I'll take another question because that doesn't give me much.
Oh, it doesn't.
But I know
Simon.
I know 1.5 words now.
There you go. That's what's important. Simon, in a PPR league, who had more fantasy points over the course of the season? In a PPR league, who had more fantasy points over the course of the season? Nick Chubb or Zeke?
Zeke.
Zeke's the correct answer. He was the number 7 highest scoring fantasy back. What letter would you like?
Easy.
That's not a
give
letter.
Give me an S.
So take an S. There's one S.
Oh, yep. I didn't know that was the beginning of that word. We're just going in order, one word at a time. I need another question, and I'm not buying
last chance
any
to buy
vowels.
vowels. All right, fair enough. In a PPR league, who scored more fantasy points over the course of the season? In a PPR league, who scored more fantasy points over the course of the season? Was it CeeDee Lamb or was it Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen's the correct answer. Great job, Simon. Let's go. Got to get this one, and you get to bank this money.
T.
He's gonna take a T, and there's two T's. Do you know what this says?
I
am sorry, Simon. We're gonna stop you there.
That is not.
You didn't even give me the full timer.
Yeah, but I didn't start the timer until like 5 seconds after I thought about it.
Silence made him uncomfortable, and he had to move on.
Yeah, I didn't like it. If you were making some more like ums, I probably would have give you another couple seconds. Seth, we're coming to you though.
Let's go. This is my time. Right? I got 0 on the board. I'm ready.
Easy.
Oh no, this is your time. Seth, who has more fantasy points over the course of the season in a PPR league? Is it Stephon Diggs or Jalen Waddle?
Oh man, Jalen Waddle was. I think he was wide receiver 13 for some reason, but I think Stephon Diggs ended up catching him, beating him by the end of the season. Go Diggs here.
Jalen Waddle was number 13 wide receiver, and Stephon Diggs is number 7. Great job, Seth.
All right.
What letter would you like?
Give me an R here.
Yeah, he's gonna go with an R. There are 2 R's, Seth.
I think I know it.
I'll take another question.
First 4.
The man is taking another question.
Oh, I got it.
In a PPR league, Seth.
No, you don't.
In a PPR league, who has more fantasy points over the course of the season? In a PPR league, who has more fantasy points over the course of the season? Is it James Conner or Dalvin Cook?
Oh man, I think it's got to be James Conner on that one.
You're going with James Conner, and you're absolutely correct. James Conner, the 5th highest scoring running back. Let's go, Seth. What letter would you like?
What was Dalvin on that? Do you know? Do you know what
Dalvin is 16th?
That's what I thought. Dalvin was like, no one's talking about it, but he had a pretty disappointing season, man. Like, I don't know if there's just like a lot of closet Dalvin Cook truthers out there that don't want to say anything, but that's pretty disappointing.
Now, if we just look at a points per game perspective, which is maybe a little bit better here because Dalvin Cook missed a decent amount of games, it's 15.9 for Dalvin Cook to James Conner's 17.2, which is still telling a story there. We expect Dalvin Cook to be at this, top end elite. So in terms of points per game, Dalvin Cook was 11 out of all running backs points per game. So
Makes
still
sense.
lower than you would really think, right? In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
What letter would you like, Seth?
Give me an N.
An N. There's one N,
Okay.
Seth. There's one N. This is your last chance to buy
Nice.
vowel, Seth. This turn.
Yeah, give me an O.
He's gonna buy an O.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. 3 O's. You could still buy another vowel if you would like, Seth.
Give me an E.
He's gonna buy an E. There's one E. Buy another vowel if you would like, Seth.
No, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't think that's gonna help me anymore.
So you would like another question?
Yes, please.
All right, Seth. In a 4-point per passing touchdown league, who scored more fantasy points over the course of the season? Who scored more fantasy points in a 4-point per passing touchdown league? Was it Mac Jones or was it Ryan Tannehill?
I've been writing my column since week 1 that Ryan Tannehill has been an awful play all season long. But, man, was he that bad to – I know Mac Jones was the best rookie quarterback. Man, that is a tough one. That is all the cookies here on the line, boys.
All the cookies.
every cookie in the
my
jar.
guy Nate Polvo at IBT, he has been hyping
Never
up.
heard of him.
He has been hyping up Mac Jones since May.
What are you going with, Seth?
I'm going Mac Jones. Go Mac Jones.
You went with Mac Jones? It's wrong.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Seth.
No.
Ryan Tannehill, the 12th highest scoring quarterback. Mac Jones, the 18th highest scoring quarterback.
No way Ryan Tannehill was that high up. Really? That is crazy.
Ryan
was
Tannehill,
atrocious.
yeah, 268.36 fantasy points, while Mac Jones is at 224. Unfortunately.
That's
The one time I ride with Mac Jones, man. The one time.
Time.
don't listen to
Never
Nate.
again.
Don't listen to Nate.
butter noodles have betrayed you.
This is the same Nate that just completely whiffed at the end of Fantasy
Yeah.
Fortune earlier this week.
Yeah.
JL, you think you can solve this?
I think I can solve this, and I have to because I'm afraid Simon will if I get the question wrong. You should draft a late round QB.
You should draft a late round QB.
You should.
You should.
Shout out
Yeah.
JJ.
Nice job.
I don't know if we've actually ever said that before. Like, I don't think we would ever be that direct and be like, yeah, you should. You know, you should always.
Maybe like a baby.
Yeah. But
Listen, baby, draft a
yeah, draft a late round QB.
Don't be
But
an
I'm
idiot.
sure you've heard that plenty of times. Am I right?
At least once.
Yeah.
Every draft, I still end up with like taking a quarterback earlier than I should every time, and it burns me.
I feel like that happens to me a lot too.
They're just sitting there, man. Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
he was like the guy just sitting there all season, and I just kept grabbing him, and it burned me.
I had Lamar Jackson and Joe Mixon were my most players on most of my rosters, my most managed players this year.
Sorry, Josh.
Joe Mixon was cool. Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson, not as much.
You stink.
Geek hippie in there. That was my mind for so long. The you should, and then I was like, no idea what I should do. Like I had
What
those
should I
two
do?
words. I was like, what should I do? I was just saying anything like I should what? I don't know. Nice job, JL.
Thank you.
All right. Hey guys, let's get into the next
Let's do
puzzle.
another
We don't have a
puzzle.
lot of time left. I want to keep getting those out. Seriously, shout out JJ. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's do this one here. I like this. Get out of the
Also,
chat, guys.
Last thing before I get out of chat. Hell yeah, geek.
No, you
That's
don't
it.
know what
That's
you're
it. I just needed
don't know what you're
needed
doing.
a little bit of encouragement to finish out this game, beat Simon.
This is a player name mashup, guys.
Oh, I love these.
Seth, just so you know, an example of a player name matchup would be Jonathan Taylor Heineke.
Oh my!
So the middle
gosh.
name it
Or
connects the
Gabriel
two.
Davis Mills.
Yes,
Oh
and
my
I hope that's
gosh.
not this.
I'm gonna be struggling. I'm
Doesn't
gonna
fit.
be honest.
It
I got
doesn't
zero.
fit.
There's not
I'm
much
just
hope.
saying,
No, I hope so.
All right,
you
Simon,
sure?
we're coming to you first. You ready?
Yeah, I'd like to. I'm just kidding.
All
Yeah, I'm
right,
ready. I need a
Simon.
question.
Simon, who had more rushing yards this season? Who had more rushing yards this season? Was it the New York Giants or the Atlanta Falcons? Didn't expect teams, I bet. You didn't expect teams.
No, I didn't. You threw me off. Oh dear God.
I like that one.
The Falcons.
I'm sorry. The New York Giants had more rushing yards. The New York
I
Giants
didn't think the
had
New
more
York
rushing yards
Giants
this
had
season.
more anything than anybody else in the league.
It's a safe, a really
They had more
safe,
rushing yards than the
to go against the
Rams,
Giants.
the Buccaneers, the Raiders, the
Rams?
Steelers,
Who was
the
running?
Dolphins.
The I
That's
barely
crazy.
knowers.
Booker had some good games in there without Saquon in terms of just rushing yards, and Saquon
that
was
good?
getting rushing yards. Not fantasy points. Points weren't scored, period, for the Giants, but yards were accumulated.
Devontae Booker, man, Devontae Booker put the team on his back. Like I think he had more yards per carry than Saquon, man. It was absolutely crazy. Like Saquon was fast this year.
Yeah, no, I bet you're right. I'm not 100% sure, but Seth, we're coming to you. You ready for your question here?
Yeah, let's roll.
Seth, we're gonna stay with the team stats. I hope you're okay with that. If you aren't, oh well. Seth, who had more passing yards this season? Was it the Philadelphia Eagles or was it the San Francisco 49ers?
Man, Jalen Hurts barely had over 3,000. I think it has to be the Niners, probably.
It was the Niners. Great job, Seth. What letter would you like?
Give me an R, please. Please.
All right. There's one R. Seth.
Here we go.
All right. So 1R. You can buy Val, or we can move on to another question.
Let's keep it rolling here, Josh.
All right. Who had more PPR fantasy points? Over the course of the season? Was it Kyle Pitts or was it Dalton Schultz?
Oh, man. Dalton Schultz. I was saying it all off season. I was saying it early week 1 or 2, man. Dalton Schultz was the truth. Why anyone was drafting Blake Jarwin over this guy, I was absolutely mind blown. He carried me through the Scott Fish Bowl playoffs, man. Dalton Schultz, let's go, man.
You going with Dalton Schultz?
Yeah. We need to remove our hats for that one. I mean, that guy put some teams on his mother effing back. Honestly,
I like how confident you are that you're right here because maybe you're not, but you are. Great job. I thought that was kind of tough. What letter would you like?
Oh, see, this is the tough part for me is the letters.
The letters will always get you. The trivia hasn't been a problem for you, Seth.
No.
We know that.
No, man. Give me an N, please.
There are 3 N's, Seth.
Ooh, that's
There are
big money.
3 N's. Ooh-wee. Let's go. Seth, your last opportunity to buy Val's here, though.
Ooh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay. I got it.
Okay. This might be a really beginner amateur question, but does anything happen if I buy a Val and it doesn't hit anything?
Yeah, it goes to JL.
You are wrong.
Oh man,
I'm sorry. So there's risk there. There's risk.
Oh man. Let me go to another question. Let's feel it out once more.
Seth, who had more PPR fantasy points over the course of the season? Alvin Kamara or Najee Harris?
Oh,
I know it.
Kamara missed too many games, man. It had to be Najee Harris.
It was Najee Harris. Let's go. Seth,
go,
what letter are you going with here?
Oh, man. I have no idea with these letters. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I'm supposed to be a writer, but I am bad at word puzzles.
That's a different skill set.
Okay, here we go. Well, I'm just gonna ask, Simon, what do you think about a T here, man? Do you like it? Do you like it?
Blink twice.
What are you feeling?
I don't think you want to trust them.
I
I don't know if I trust either way.
Okay, let's lock in. Let's lock in a. Oh man, go an S. Lock in an S.
No S. I'm sorry, Seth.
No, don't do me. I can't
JL
to solve.
We're coming to you. What is it?
T. It was the T, JL.
It was the T. That would have
T.
gotten bonked
Go ahead.
as well. Keenan Allen Lazard.
Keenan Allen Lazard. You guys are killing it today. With the puzzle.
This is nuts.
Seth is killing the trivia, but JL and Simon are killing the puzzle.
I'm too afraid to do
today.
the trivia.
Seth, You were kind of screwed there guessing the letter, though, because the only letter that you would reasonably guess was probably the L. You weren't going to guess the K or the Z, and you just got screwed by the D. So it was basically like
Screwed by the D. Every time.
It was basically L or bust. Like it was L or bust for you.
Yeah, I almost picked an L. I'm going to be honest. I picked an L, but I like to reserve those for JL because I know JL eats a lot of L's. So I try to reserve those.
I do. But not in this game.
I love it. You're sitting at 0 and you're still shit talking. That is the best.
I'll go down swinging, baby.
I respect it so much.
Well, Simon actually said earlier, "I'll take the L," and got it wrong. So I don't know. Yeah. Schultze.
And Go Ire saying, FanDuel, no, you do more than you can. And whoever is working the YouTube count is a legend. Facts. Daddy FanDuel is a legend.
He is a legend. That's true. You want to get one more in real fast, maybe?
No,
all done?
Yeah,
too late.
We can do one more real fast.
No, we can't. Game over.
All right. So real fast.
I need to get on the board, Tail.
I think you guys, this is a fantasy football term.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy football term.
It's a long term.
Have to do more work.
It is a long term, but very similar to things fantasy football players say, right? Simon, we're coming to you first. You ready?
Question me.
Simon, true or false? Mike Williams had exactly 1,122 receiving yards this season.
How many?
1,122.
False.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's false, but I made that too close. What letter would you like? You had 1,146.
Give me an L.
Yes.
Alan Lazard.
Oh,
eating the L's. Let's go.
Another question, please.
Yes, sir. Who had more receptions this season, Simon? Who had more receptions this season? Was it T. Higgins or was it Michael Pittman?
Higgins.
It was Pittman. I am sorry, Simon.
Shoot.
We are going to Seth here. Seth, how you feeling?
I got 0 on the board, but I'm still feeling good, Josh. I'm going to be honest with you. Like looking down below me, looking at my competitors, I think I still have a chance. I'm going to be honest with you.
You do.
I get it. Seth, within 15 receptions, tell me how many receptions Davante Adams had this season.
Oh man, that's a good one. Missed the one game due to COVID.
Oh, I'd like to give perspective. Cooper Kupp had 145. Sorry.
Wow, 145 for Cooper Kupp, huh? Give me 123 for Adams.
That's spot on. So tell me exactly how many receptions Davante Adams had. Yeah. All right. What letter would you like, Seth?
What?
I'm a Davante Adams enthusiast, so I do appreciate that one. R is the only one I seem to get right at all, so I'm gonna go with an R here. Probably not. Oh, there we go, baby. Big help. Big help, baby. Let's keep these rolling. I can't guess a vowel to save my life. Cannot guess a vowel.
Fair enough.
These words are incredibly long.
Yeah, they are. You're welcome.
A lot of letters.
When Nate played, you guys were guessing like Daryl Henderson, and like, and then I come in here, you guys just like jack it up on all.
Well, I'm making the puzzles. My puzzles are on steroids compared to JL's.
I did give Nate the Scooby Doo Cyber Chase one, so it balances out.
Yeah.
All right, Seth.
To me.
I want to know, did Dalvin Cook? We were just discussing him, but did he have over or under 1,000 rushing yards?
Oh man.
Oh, I don't know.
That is a close line. If it's not 1,000, it's like 900s. But I'm gonna have to think it was 1,000. He played at least, I think, 13 games. So I'm gonna go over, but not feel great about it at all.
He played in exactly 13 games and had 1,159 rushing yards. Let's go.
Nice job,
Seth. Okay. See, the trivia is the easy part. Now I get to the
Yeah.
Give me an N. I've hit a couple N's too.
N.
There are 2 N's, Seth. There are 2 N's, baby.
All right,
Last
baby.
chance to buy vowels right here, Seth.
Give me an E. Give me an E, Josh.
The man's buying an E. There are 4 E's.
Oh, man.
What?
This is a fantasy football term, right?
Don't you guys worry. Everyone in the chat is also a little confused. I don't know. We'll see. I think you guys will get it eventually. But Seth, you want to buy an Arval here?
3
I think I'm just gonna say, Josh, if I expected someone to come in here with some fierce puzzles, it was our Clemson grads, JL and Simon. I mean, you and I are state school brothers, and you're coming in here repping hard. Don't
mess around. All right?
Oh, Seth, I love you.
Don't mess around.
Give me that O, baby. Give me that O. I don't know where it's
He's
going.
taking the O. There's no O. I didn't even know there wasn't. I thought there was.
If anything, you're consistent, and you got the right attitude about it.
If anything, you're consistent.
JL, it doesn't
my
seem like
God.
anyone really knows what this is, huh?
No. I'm questioning everything now. I need a question.
Who had more rushing yards last season? Was it Aaron Jones or Alvin Kamara?
Aaron Jones.
It was Alvin Kamara. I'm sorry. It was Alvin Kamara.
Okay.
Really?
We're going to Simon.
That's a good question.
I need a
too.
question because I truly have not a single clue about any of these words.
I know one,
Simon,
unless you're
who
wrong.
unless I'm wrong.
Simon, who had more total yards this season? This season?
Okay.
Was it the Denver Broncos or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
No.
I love hitting you with the
don't
team
bet
questions.
against
I'm
it.
Just
so bad at these team questions. I guess I got a 50-50. The Steelers.
We're up, baby.
It was the Broncos.
Oh my God. That's what I get for picking the Steelers.
Seth, it made it back to you.
Somehow.
Very quickly.
You want a question here?
Yeah, I guess so. I have no idea what this puzzle is.
Seth, who had more rushing yards last season? Who rushed for more yards this last season? Was it Saquon Barkley or was it Miles Sanders?
Oh man, Saquon barely had over 500 if he had 500. Oh man, but what did Miles Sanders have? He was atrocious too. He did pop off at the end of the year. Come on, Josh, man. I know we're short.
I like seeing people struggle, you know?
Oh, dang.
He does like that.
Dang, did Miles Sanders have plus 600? That's the question. I think he did. I think Philadelphia was one of the heavier run offense in the league. Go Miles Sanders here. I don't like it.
You broke it down perfectly. Saquon Barkley not even over 600. Miles Sanders 754.
Okay.
Let's go, Seth.
Okay,
You're
those
right.
are my
What letter would
PSU
you like?
boys. We are, baby.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
I will take a T here, Josh.
You're gonna take a T.
What is going on? What are you?
JL, I'm sorry.
You knew that we had 3 minutes left, Josh, and you were like,
I
"No, I'm
thought
gonna
this
pick
would be
this
able to
super
get got.
crazy."
I bet you get one letter. Someone in the chat got it. All right, just so you know.
Okay,
All right.
I need a question, please.
And it was someone you'd be proud of. All right, that's all.
I don't know what that means.
My mom got it.
Yes, basically your mom. JL, who had more rushing TDs this season? Was it Cordero Patterson or was it Melvin Gordon?
That's a good one.
That doesn't fit.
Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon is the correct answer. Let's go. What letter would you like?
I'll take a P.
A P. There's one P.
I knew that P was there. I didn't. Oh,
I thought that word was closer.
By Val JL.
I thought that word was closer. Yeah, I'll buy an A.
He's gonna
Put me
buy
out
an
of my
A.
misery, please.
Okay.
Can't buy any more vowels. Next question.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, JL. Who had more catches last season? Who caught more passes last season? Was it Alvin Kamara or was it Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs.
It was Josh Jacobs. I thought that was a
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
got a lot of catches.
What letter would you like?
I
I think there's one you know.
I think I got it.
I'll take an S.
No S, babe. Oh man.
Okay. Yeah.
JL?
We got it.
Last chance to buy vowels.
I thought you said there were no more vowels.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, I'll take an I.
You picked the right one.
1, 2, 3, 4 eyes. There's still one more vowel.
Oh man.
JL.
I guess I'll buy it. No, I'll take a question.
Come on.
All right, fair
JL.
enough. JL, who had more rushing yards last season? Who had more rushing yards this previous season? Was it Chuba Hubbard or Tony Pollard?
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard's the correct answer. What letter?
I'll take a D.
Yeah, you
There are
stinker.
3
You're
Ds.
gonna, you freaking idiot.
I would like to solve.
Say it.
Individual defensive player.
That's absolutely the correct
loser.
answer. Team in the chat got it correctly. Let's go. I will say that Jay did say blank defensive player first. So good job, Jay. Good job, Tim, in the chat. Good job, everyone. Seth, you had money like in your bank. You just never got to bank it like any round because the puzzles were not cooperating. But great job, all you guys.
Well,
Love you
that was
guys.
still fun.
Yeah, that was a great time.
And Seth, thank you so much for joining us today. Like I said at the beginning of the show, guys, if you are not already following our man Seth, please go and follow him on Twitter right now. He is not only a great person, but an unreal fantasy analyst and a great writer as well.
Facts.
You can find his work with IBT Media, all the writing he's doing. And while you're at it, while you're over there, go follow the rest of that IBT team as well. They've put together an awesome group of individuals and analysts, and we truly love them over there. Seth, thank you so much for coming on with us today, my man.
Guys, thank you for having me. It's always a blast to be here with the Front Yard Gang. We were after hours tonight, even more fun. So thank you guys.
And Josh kept his clothes on.
Yeah, there we go.
You
There
just
we
wait.
go.
You just wait.
Just
Wait
wait
till
about
we
30
hit-
seconds.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. It was an absolute pleasure.
So Geek Hippie saying, go Team JL. And
My
this
man.
was fun. This was fun. Thank you guys for joining along with us and playing with us. It is always a pleasure. A reminder before we go, if you enjoyed playing this with us and you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, you can find us at Front Yard Fantasy. And we are live Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, every single day, Monday
Playing
through Friday.
games.
Doing nothing but playing games. So come and
Just
hang
like
out with
this.
us, play some games. Yeah, just like this. We played this one along with a bunch of other ones. So make sure you come on over and hang out with us there. And while you're here, if you haven't done so already, like this video and make sure you're subscribed to FanDuel on YouTube. They have a whole team of fantastic content creators that are working to help you guys win some money and win your league. So make sure you guys are subscribed on YouTube. Then head over to TikTok,
Twitch.
Facebook. Are they on Facebook? Twitch, Instagram, TikTok
be.
as well at FanDuel, and make sure you guys are following them over there. And
Get
Geek
that
Hippie
old
said
crowd.
already subscribed. My man,
Woo!
Geek Hippie. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
All right. All right.
And Geek saying nice job, Seth, and congrats,
We
JL.
got 2 geeks in the chat.
We got 2 geeks in the chat. Oh man, what is this
Both
becoming?
geeks are fans of mine, I guess. Or on my team, I should say.
Guys, that is going to be it for us today. Seth, any parting words before we jump off?
No, just wanted to say it was a pleasure, guys. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Enjoy Super Wild Card weekend. First time having this many games on the slate. It's going to be an absolute blast. Front Yard Fantasy, guys, keep killing it. Keep killing it, guys. I'm going to be hanging around. I'm going to be tuning in. I've tuned in almost every day the last couple weeks, and it has made my day that much better. That's the power you guys have over here. So keep using
Thanks,
that
Seth.
for good, man.
Thanks,
Really
Seth. We love
appreciate
you.
that, Seth. And
Ooh,
A Monday
truly a
night
pleasure
game
having
on
you
the playoffs. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes,
Hey, we'll be
baby.
here Sunday. Sunday recap on FanDuel.
Yeah.
We
Talking
will be
about
here
Wild
Sunday, 7 p.m. So come check us out talking about the playoffs. Check us out.
Check us out.
Come in. We're gonna shower and everything before that one. So we'll be looking pretty fresh right
Not
there.
me.
Guy, except for JL. He'll be looking
I'll be
stinky, but
stinky.
we have to have one of them because some people are into stinky guys. So we got to have one stinky guy and 2 clean guys, and we hit all the markets right there. On that note, before this goes any further off the rails, we are done for today. We're done talking about stinky guys, and we're done playing Fantasy Fortune. We will see you guys on Sunday, and then make sure to join us next week, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Until then, though, adios, everyone. Happy
Good night,
Super
Daddy
Wild Card
Fans.
weekend.
Love you guys.